What's going on, guys? It's your boy Crazy Sense here. So we are going to be taking on probably the longest, most ambitious video other than the fragrance bracket video that I done a long time ago. This is going to be our top 20 fragrances in my collection. All right, I have 22 fragrances on this list, and we're going to have 2 honorable mentions. So starting off with our first honorable mention that these 2 didn't quite make the list. Amir Al Oud by Cahuzi. I don't know if you can see this one, but this one's going to be like a fresh kind of ambery fragrance, all right? You're going to get the amber in here. Then upon, when it starts drying down a little bit, but not quite when it's drying down, you're going to get some citrus notes in there. You're going to get some herbal accords out of this one. And then upon dry down, you're going to get the amber. You're going to get the honey. You're going to get dark woody notes out of this one. Amir Al Oud Cahuzi is going to be the first fragrance that we talk about. And the second fragrance that we're going to be talking about that didn't quite make the list is Al Oudi. All right, this one's kind of, I'm probably not really familiar where this one comes from. I think it's made by Zac Perfumes, which you're going to hear a lot about in this video. This one's going to contain oud. If you guys don't know what oud is agar wood. It's kind of like this, deep, very dark note in fragrances. It's going to feature rose, patchouli, and then you're going to get some sandalwood, some white musk with this one. It's kind of like one of those fragrances that you would definitely wear on a date night, and it's a really good fragrance. But these 2 didn't quite make the list, so let's go ahead and dive right into our top 20. All right, coming in, starting off at our number 20 spot, we have Attar Al Layal White. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that one right. So this one's going to have notes of caramel, vanilla. It's going to be very powdery when you first spray it on. But then as the fragrance begins to dry down, you're going to get some floralness out of it. You're going to get some sweetness out of it. And then once it does dry down, you're going to get oud out of this one. You're going to get some citrus notes. You're going to get some warm and spicy accents with this one. And this one's kind of like a blend of a winter and a summer fragrance. I really wouldn't wear this one during the summer because it has oud in it. Oud is known for being one of those darker notes in fragrances. So Attar Al Layal White is going to be a date night fragrance, and it comes in at our number 20 spot. Coming in at the number 19 spot, we have Sexy Oud by Taj Maxx. This one's very different. This one has bergamot and mandarin upon the top notes, which you guys know I love mandarin. A mix of bergamot and mandarin. Mandarin, did I just come up with, holy crap. Bergamot and mandarin, you guys, I'm sorry. Then you're going to get some cedar, some licorice in the middle notes with this one. And then once it kind of dries down, you're going to get the oud out of this one. If you guys know anything about oud, you guys will love a lot of the fragrances that I've mentioned on this list so far, including mandarin, by the way, trademark. Very beautiful fragrance this one is. And this one comes in at the number 19 spot. All right, coming in at the number 18 spot, we have Durham. This one is by Zac Perfumes as well. Another good fragrance this one is. Bergamot, citrus, cardamom from this one. You guys know how much I love bergamot in my fragrances. Then you're going to get some lavender, jasmine, and rose. And then upon dry down, you're going to get the vetiver. You're going to get sandalwood, some cedar out of this one. This one actually opens up very bright. And then upon the dry down, it's kind of like clean, very floral. This one's actually very beautiful. And, I would definitely recommend this one to anyone who loves those floral fragrances. So this one's going to come in at the number 18 spot. Coming in at the number 17 spot, we have Khamra by Lattafa. Very boozy fragrance. This is probably the most boozy kind of fragrance that I have. If you guys love boozy fragrances, you guys will love this one. The presentation's absolutely beautiful in this one. Cinnamon, nutmeg, bergamot. It would be higher if it didn't have that boozy kind of profile to it. I would not recommend wearing this one to work, because if you wear this one to work, they definitely will send you home. All right, but vanilla, tonka bean, amber with this one, it's kind of like, it kind of has that Stronger With You DNA in it, but it's very boozy, which we'll talk about Stronger With You here in just a little bit. But nevertheless, Lattafa Camara, it's a good smelling fragrance if you like the booziness, but if not, it might not be for you. But this one's going to come in at the number 17 spot. Coming in at the number 16 spot, we have Engage by Zac Perfumes as well. This one's going to come in with that fresh apple note, which apple in fragrances is always a beautiful note. It's kind of like that green apple that you're going to get with this one. When it starts to kind of dry down a little bit, so that middle profile, it's very floral, very herbal, and, you know, it kind of maturates a little bit. And then upon dry down, you're going to get some vanilla with this one. So Engage by Zac Perfumes is coming in at the number 16 spot. And then coming in at number 15, I don't know how I felt about this fragrance at first, but that is going to be none other than Mandarin Sky. You're going to get some very, like, beautiful notes with this one. You're going to get some caramel out of this one. And I must say that the caramel in this one is very, very beautiful. And it presents this, like, very sweet and very seductive profile to it. And I kind of don't mind this one. I didn't prefer it at first, but the more I've kind of wore it, it's grown on me. So, Mandarin Sky by Armaf is part of their Odyssey collection, coming in at the number 15 spot. Coming in at the number 14 spot, we have Odyssey Spectra by Armaf, you guys. This one's going to be like a very sweet, very fruity kind of like vanilla-based fragrance. This one is right here. You're going to get some cinnamon, some apple, some bergamot out of this one. And then when it starts to kind of dry down, you're going to get that vanilla. You're going to get that tobacco note that's in this one. And it has that beautiful amber and tonka bean note as well. This one's one of the more underrated fragrances that I've yet to wear, simply due to the season that we're in. We're still in summer. We haven't quite got to the fall yet, but this is definitely going to be one that I'm wearing, throughout my rotation. So this one's going to be coming in at the number 14 spot. And then coming in at the number 13 spot, we have Badea Oud for Glory. This is a 50 ml bottle right here. This one's very, very seductive as well. This one's kind of one that I would kind of take on a date night, you know what I'm saying, to a hole in the wall kind of spot. The oud in this one is very, very strong. You're going to get some saffron out of this one. You're going to get some nutmeg, some lavender. So if you're a big fan of lavender in your fragrances, and you like nutmeg, if you like the more spicier fragrances, this one's definitely going to be for you. Like I said, upon dry down, you're going to get the oud out of this one. You're going to get the patchouli and the musk. Very, very beautiful fragrance if you like those darker fragrances. And this one's going to come in at the number 13 spot. Coming in at the number 12 spot, you guys know that this is the first blind buy that we've done on the channel, and that is none other than 9am Dive by Afnan. Lemon, mint, black currant, pink pepper with this one. I always like to tell people, and I kind of sprayed a little bit in my eyes there. I kind of always like to tell people that this one is like, it's like a very, very fresh and very aromatic, like, aftershave, and that's kind of what I compare this to. I mean, it's very beautiful. Like I said, you're going to get the lemon, the mint, the black currant, the pink pepper with this one. And upon dry down, you're going to get some herbs out of this one. You're going to get the patchouli, you're going to get the jasmine, you're going to get that ginger note that kind of lingers with this one. And I don't mind it personally. I think that 9am Dive is a very underrated fragrance, and it comes in at the number 12 spot. Moving on to our number 11 spot. I know one of my favorite subscribers is going to get mad with this one, and I'm sorry. But coming in at the number 11 spot, I have CK1. You guys know I love CK1 by Calvin Klein. It's kind of similar to Shiaka Snow, which we're actually about to talk about here in a little bit. Now, lemon. You're going to get some bergamot out of this one. You're going to get some white orange or some mandarin orange with this one. And upon dry down, you're going to get the nutmeg. You're going to get some rose out of this one. It's a very floral, very citrus-heavy profile with this one. Now, this one is for the more established gentlemen, right? This is for your 40-year-olds. This is for like your more seasoned 30-year-olds like myself. And I love this fragrance. You guys know that this one carries a lot of sentiment in my heart. But it doesn't have that playfulness that I've kind of, haven't let go of in terms of my fragrances. I feel like the more older I get, the more I kind of start leaning into stuff like this. But for that reason, this one's going to come in at the number 11 spot, CK1 by Calvin Klein. If you like the citrus heavy approach on your fragrances, but you kind of like the herbalness, you'll kind of want to go with this one. So CK1 comes in at the number 11 spot. Coming in at the number 10 spot, she's probably going to get mad with this one as well, Shiaka Snow. Shiaka Snow is, and you guys know that this was one of the more recent pickups here, other than the next one we're going to talk about. You guys know how much I like this one. It has the pressurized atomizer on it. Very, very beautiful. I'm about to go nose blind here in a little bit. Bergamot, mandarin with this one. Then you're going to get some cardamom and vetiver on the dry down. This is like your fresh spicy, but it has citrus elements in it as well. If you guys like that, you're going to like Shiaka Snow by Cod Lodge. Cod Lodge makes some of the better budget fragrances that you're going to get. And this one comes in at the number 10 spot. Moving on to our number 9 spot. This is my first ever niche fragrance, and that is none other than Mango Ice by Gulf Orchid. You guys, you're gonna get the mango, you're gonna get the lemon out of this one, and I mean, it just smells like you literally just got obliterated by a mango, and you're just walking around in it all day. You know what I'm saying? But upon dry down, you're gonna get some vanilla and some caramel out of this one, and it's one of the more beautiful, more tropical smelling fragrances that I have in my collection. So Mango Ice by Gulf Orchid comes in at the number 9 spot. Coming in at the number 8 spot, we have Armaf Odyssey Limoni. This one is very, very beautiful, simply due to the fact that it contains one of the best notes in fragrances, and that is bergamot. You guys know how much I love bergamot in fragrances. Lemon, sweet orange. You're going to get some mandarin in this one as well. And you guys know that this is the fragrance that kind of got the channel started off in terms of shorts content. And, this one's going to be very beautiful on the dry down. You're going to get some tea. You're going to get some musk. You're going to get some amber out of this one. So I think this fragrance pretty much covers all bases when it comes to a fragrance. You're going to get the herbalness from the tea. You're going to get the floralness from like your orange blossom that's within this fragrance. But then you're going to also get the citrus elements coming from that orange, coming from that lemon, coming from that bergamot. Very beautiful fragrance. Armaf Odyssey Limoni is a highly slept-on fragrance, and it comes in at the number 8 spot. Moving on to number 7. This one, probably the best designer fragrance of all time, and I'm not kidding when I say it. Strong With You Intensely by Giorgio Armani. You guys know that this is vanilla, amber, tonka bean in a bottle. I'm so ready to wear this one, man. You guys don't know how much I'm ready to wear this one. Like I said, vanilla, amber, tonka bean, you can't get any more simple than that. This is probably one of the most highest selling fragrances of all time. I definitely need to get a bigger bottle of this. But when it comes to one of the best designer fragrances of all time, this one takes the cake, bar none, hands down. You could wear this date night. You could wear this, I would say like you could kind of pull this one off if you're going to work in an office environment. But don't spray too much of this though, because you may not make it home to your wife. I'm just saying. But coming in at the number 7 spot, this is going to be Strong With You Intensely by Giorgio Armani. Alrighty guys, and coming in at the number 6 spot, we have one of the most beautiful bottles in my collection, and that is none other than JPG Le Beau Le Parfum. You guys, I can't sit here and express how beautiful this fragrance is. The pineapple, the iris, the ginger with this one. This one has to be one of the better summer fragrances of all time. Then when it kind of starts to break down a little bit, you're going to get some woody notes out of this one. Then you're going to get the tonka bean. You're going to get the, the amber. And you're going to get the sandalwood on the dry down with this one. And it has that kind of powdery profile. So if you kind of like powdery fragrances, this one's definitely one that definitely leans heavy on the powderness, which I don't mind it. I know a lot of older gentlemen love powder in their fragrances, and I mean, I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? And this one's very well diverse too. You can kind of wear this one pretty much on numerous occasions, and it comes in at our number 6 spot. Alrighty, you guys, we have officially hit the top 5 on our top 20 fragrances list. If you guys have stuck around this long, I really do appreciate it. Go ahead, hit that like button, drop a subscribe. I really would appreciate it. And coming in at our number 5 spot, this is my first ever straight to parfum fragrance, and that is none other than Midnight in Dubai Late Night Edition. This got me one of the most viewed videos on my channel. Violet apple, cardamom, cinnamon with this one. Oh, and I love wearing this fragrance, you guys. I believe this is like my most iconic scent profile that I wear, other than CK1, other than the Bahamas, which we'll see in just a little bit. But this one, it's in the name, Late Night Edition, okay? You could wear this on a date night. You could wear this to work. You could wear this to school. You could wear this pretty much anywhere in any kind of season. And it's one of the most beautiful fragrances in my collection, and it's in one of the most beautiful bottles in my collection, and it comes in at the number 5 spot. Moving on to number 4 in our top 5 here, we have Bahamas by Armaf, a part of the Odyssey collection. You guys know how much I glazed this fragrance right here, and I got this one for one of my subscribers, and they absolutely love this fragrance. I mean, melon, cantaloupe, you're going to get the pear from this, and I must say that this has to be one of the most beautiful smelling fragrances that I've ever smelled in my life, okay? You're going to get the musk. You're going to get amber, some cedar wood on the dry down on this one. And this one's it fits a numerous amount of roles and opportunities to wear this. I mean, you can wear this to school. You can wear this to the gym. You can wear this to work. Would I wear this on a date night? It's probably a little too playful for date night, so I would kind of stick away from this one if you're looking to go on a date with somebody. I mean, if you're a little bit younger and, y'all are going to the movies, you're going to a little, like, pizza party or whatever the freak you're doing, if you're on the more younger side, you could probably get away with this one. Or if you're taking a walk on the beach, definitely wear this one. And, I mean, Bahamas... this one's a very beautiful one, and for that reason, this one's going to come in at our number 4 spot. Alright, you guys, and then there were 3, the big 3, and then there's me, okay? We don't do Kendrick around here. Anyways, back to what I was saying, coming in at the number 3 spot, you guys know that this one is probably the best budget fragrance of all time, and that is none other than Hawas Ice by Rasasi. You guys, I mean, you're going to get the apple, Italian lemon, and then the Sicilian bergamot out of this one. Oh, and it's so beautiful, you guys. This is the best $30 that you could probably spend on a fragrance, okay? Then you're going to get some amber in the dry down on this one, so it kind of starts off with this very, like, citrus heavy approach, and then the more it kind of dries down, the more it kind of maturates, it becomes this very like sweet, elegant masterpiece that you could kind of wear anywhere. I mean, and you guys, if I could daily a fragrance, this one would definitely be it, other than these next 2, which we're about to talk about here in just a little bit. But Rasasi Hawas Ice coming in at the number 3 spot. I mean, you don't overdo it. You don't overthink it. Pick this one if you don't know what you want your daily scent to be. And then coming in at the number 2 spot, this one held the #1 spot until it was dethroned by #1, and that is none other than by Day Al Oud, Honor and Glory. My friends know how much I love this fragrance. They, every single time they see me, they're like, you know, talking to me about it. And it's pineapple and creme brulee in a bottle, you guys. I can't explain it any better, honestly. And I mean, it comes in one of the most beautiful presentations in a bottle. You're going to get the vanilla, you're going to get sandalwood out of this one as well. And I can't tell you how many grown men I've had ask me, what am I wearing? You know a fragrance is a banger when another grown man asks you what you're wearing. And trust me, they will. And trust me, the women will ask you what you're wearing with this one too. You guys know how much I love this fragrance, but this one, it holds dear to my heart. By Day Al Oud, Honor and Glory by Lattafa comes in at the #2 spot. And you guys know what #1 is. And coming in at the #1 spot, need I say less, Afnan Supremacy Collector's Edition. This is inspired by, you know, Creed Aventus Absolute, and, well, this is a dupe of Creed Aventus Absolute, and may I just say that this is probably the best pineapple fragrance of all time, other than by Day Al Oud, Honor and Glory right here. And I must say that when I first got this and when I first started wearing it, I did not want to take this fragrance off. I mean, literally, this is another daily fragrance that I could see myself wearing. Like, literally, the big three right here, you know, this one, Hawas Ice, and by Day Al Oud, Honor and Glory, those are my top three right there. Undefeated, undisputed. But pineapple, bergamot, apple with this one. And I mean, I don't know what else I could say about this fragrance that hasn't been said. You're going to get some oak moss out of this one, and you're going to get some musk with this one. This one is undefeated, undisputed. You could wear this on winter, spring, summer, fall. You could wear this on a date night. You could wear this to the movies. You could wear this to work. You could wear it to school. It does not matter where you wear this fragrance. And it's cheap, too. I mean, $40 to $50 for this fragrance. It's probably the best bang for your buck other than Rasasi, Hawas Ice here. And those are my top 20 fragrances in my collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. This video is going to be well over 20 minutes long. So please drop a like on this video, subscribe, turn on your notifications so that way you don't miss a video when I upload. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see next here on the channel. But other than that, I'll check y'all out in the next one. Peace out.